Hello everyone, welcome. My name is World One Live. How are you doing today? Today we're going to play some Jumpstart. Jumpstart is the newest form of magic that you can play, and it's actually been lots of fun. What you do is you buy two random booster sets, packs. You do get a choice of each time between three different dogs, Minotaurs, milling, Archeology. There's about 46 of them, and then inside of that there's a couple of each variety. I think they said there's like 120 different variations of each one. Each deck has 20 cards in it, and they have 8 lands, so we're going to take those out. So they have 12 cards in it. Each deck has at least 1 rare, 4 commons, and then the rest are regular commons. So when you get 2 decks, which is what you get to do, you have 2 rares, 8 commons, and the rest of the 24 are commons. Now you have the option, when you do this, to play to get 2 more rare wild cards. I recommend that you do that. That will give you a total of 4 rare wild cards, 8 commons in each game that you get. When you buy a booster pack in Magic Arena, each booster has 1 rare and 2 uncommons. 1 rare, mythic rare, and 2 uncommons. So basically, if you are going to play and earn your 2 wins and get your 2 rare cards, that will be 4 packs of rares and uncommons that you will be receiving for your 2,000 gold or 400 gems. Now, a pack usually costs 200 gems or 1,000 gold. So since we're getting the equivalent of 4 packs, it'll be 500 gold for each Jumpstart. Now, there are some things that I'm not enjoying about this. The way that they monetize it, of course, Hasbro. I'm always blaming Hasbro on this part. Always Hasbro, right? Hasbro, you can't pick which sets that you want to play, so it is random, and there's also no duplicate protection. So when you get your rare card at the end, it could be a rare card you already have. Now you can get up to 4 of them, but you only need 1 of them for Jumpstart, so that's kind of a pain in the butt. Also, when this event is over in a month, if you haven't played Jumpstart, the only way you will be able to make a deck is through the commons and uncommons, but it's only 1 rare and 2 uncommons for each deck. So if there's like a few decks that you like, it won't be that much of it won't be that hard to actually make it, because there'll be lists of everything like that. So I'm going to take you through everything. By the way, you can catch me. I'm a Twitch streamer. I do some YouTube videos. You can catch me Monday through Friday from 4 p.m. Eastern to 8 p.m. Eastern. And then there's other times also, but that's the show. It's always the show, 4 to 8. So let's just go ahead and jump in. I'll show you what we're talking about. And I'll show you actually, okay, so as you can see right here, I've been keeping on the decks. I've been naming them. You can see it says Rogues 2, question mark, Dogs 1. It's because I have a list sitting next to me. There is, of all the different, I think, 46 different booster packs that you can buy, there are 11 of them that are mythic rares, and there's 14 of them that are rares. In the mythic rares, you get 2 rares in each pack, a mythic and a rare. And in the rares, sometimes you get 2 rares. And I believe that doesn't really have anything to do with the power level of the deck, more of how frequently you're going to see it. So I have been naming the decks as like Dragons 1. That was the first Dragons I've got. Teferi 1. That was the first Teferi I got. You can see I only have 1s of everything except for the Rogues. But I think I got the same one on that. So I've been trying to, I haven't got doubles yet. So I'm trying to see, not doubles, but I haven't got, say, the Dragons twice where it's been a different pack. So I'm just trying to see what's going in there. So you can see that's what I'm doing. I'm saving the decks, so when I want to come back and play them, we can play them. Or the other thing that we can do is we can make our own. You know, hey, maybe we want to put armored with, make some armored Minotaurs, right? So now we can go through and make them ourselves. So we're just going to go to Jumpstart, and we're just going to pick other gems. I'm keeping some gold. I like to have some, just in case. Never know. Alright, so now we're going to choose the packets. We have +1, and you can see where it says packet land right there, and it's check marked. That means I have that variety. Under the sea, I have that variety too. Reanimated, I do not have that one. So we're going to go ahead and pick Reanimated. Confirm our pick. Now we can get Garrick, which I've received, Predatory, which I haven't, and Enchanted, which I have. They say there's different variations, so I haven't seen the variations yet. So I've only seen a packet, like the packet land. I don't know if the packet land is the one that gives you the variations or not. So I need to look into that. That's what I've been trying to figure out. So one of the other things too I've been noticing is, you see we have Reanimated. I'm going to say adjectives. They're either verbs or adjectives. And Enchanted, right? Reanimated, Enchanted, Predatory. Now I've found out like Reanimated and Enchanted doesn't work that well. The two verbs don't work as well. The two Garrick and Elves don't seem to work as well. Those are much better, like a Garrick Elves or Spirit Elves or Rogue Dogs are much better to me that I played so far than Enchanted Reanimated. So we have not done the Predatory yet, so we're going to do Predatory, though that's probably going to be bad, but we'll see what happens. A Predatory seems like it'll be monsters though, so we'll find out. Alright, we just hit collect. Now this is what I like to do right off the bat. You can see right up here it says add to decks. So I like to click yes. That is added to my decks. And then I do come up here to my decks. It's usually on the very bottom. Reanimated Predator. I'm going to rename this myself. Reanimated 1. Predator 1. So I can keep track of the different decks. Because like I said, I still haven't seen what a variation of a deck yet, or if I've seen it I didn't know that I've gotten it. So I'm trying to, you can see Cats 1, Seismic 1, plus 1. There's a good example, plus 1 and Seismic. That didn't work very well, right? There's no noun in there. Like, I'm afraid the Reanimated is going to be the same way. Here's one that works. Spooky Vampires. Spooky Vampires worked really well. Alright, so, and then I'm also going to come in right in here and show you the deck. If I do it the other way, the deck comes up to the top and my camera will be over. Alright, so, we'll start with the black ones first. And I've also noticed there's about 6 to 8 1 and 2 drops, and 2 to 4 5 drops. We want something in our opening hand that's got something that'll put a board presence down, and hopefully some sort of removal. So we want creatures, we want removal early that are below 4 drops. Let's see what we have here. Prey. Alright, let's go through the black first. We have a Reanimated, right? Enters the battlefield, each player discards a card. Mire Triton. Crow of Dark Tidings. Tomb's Necromancer. Funeral Rites. Carrion Grub. Crypt Lurker. Rise Again. Gourmand. And Gourmand. Alright. The other thing I like to do is I like to see who are rares. We should have one. It's our Doomed Necromancer. Sacrifice Doomed Necromancer, return target card from your graveyard to the battlefield. That's good. So that's like somebody we're gonna want to. That's somebody we're gonna want to protect. That's usually not something I'm gonna put out right away, even if I do have it right in my hand, because there's usually removal. And Gourmand, these two are really good too. So then we have our Irresistible Play. Target creature must be blocked. It's kind of removal. That is removal. That is removal. Brindle Shoat, that's pretty decent. Dawn Trader Elk, okay. Crushing Canopy can be removal. Fungal Rebirth. There's Truffle Snout. Saber-Tooth Mauler, I like that. Here's our other rare. Whenever one or more creatures you control fight or become blocked, draw a card. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you may pay 2 in either a red or a green. And if you do, double targets creature's power until end of turn. That creature must be blocked. That seems like a pretty good card for Gruul right there. Seems pretty good. That actually is a really good way to... That's going in my Gruul deck right there. Sumberwald Stag. Enters battlefield, you may have fight target creature you don't control. Sort of removal. And then just going back, so we have neither one of these. These were just common packs, so they have 1 rare each. And I do like to see my removal, resistible prey, kind of. Prey upon is eliminate, that's 2. Crushing canopy, kind of. There's lots of kind of removal in here. Summer Wild Stag, kind of. So we got about 3 different removal spells. 3 to 4, depending if we get flying. The other thing is that flying is pretty powerful. Also, the creatures, for the most part, like a 3/4 is pretty big. There's 4/4s, but if you can get something that has 4 protection, you're doing pretty good. That's going to stop most stuff, as you can see. Most things are 2/2s, 3/2s, 3/4s. They seem to run in that aspect. Like that's a 4/3, so that's pretty good. Then you got your big guys, and I said there's usually 2 to 4, so you can see this is what we want. All right. Okay, excellent. I have been enjoying the hell out of this. I really, really like this. The games are fair. It's not expensive. It does, and it'll be great to be able to play like fair Magic. There's not many planeswalkers, just like a few. You know, it's been lots of fun, lots of fun. You don't get to build the decks, but that's okay. But it makes it easy, and it's going to be a perfect way to get people into Magic. Because the decks, if you can play the deck normally, but if it's a deck that you play more and more, there's definitely very cool interactions that can work in between them. I've seen some really cool interactions in decks that go together. It's been really cool that you don't necessarily see right off the bat, but after the 3rd game, once you start getting all the cards, I was like, whoa, wait, I can do that? Turn the music up a little bit. Alright, so we don't have any green land, and we only have green cards, so we can't keep this. We kind of have removal and creatures, so this would have been pretty good, but it'd be nice to have like a 2-drop, a 3-drop. If you can curve out in here, it's really good. We got forest and swamps, which is fantastic. Oh man, we don't really have that much good stuff, but we already mulliganed, so we do get that guy. Alright, hopefully we get some little peeps. I have the hardest time figuring out where this stuff should be. Let's try that. Alright, so we got another forest. Excellent. Area 3S. Hello, Area 3S. Playing black, Mire Triton. Maybe the same thing. Maybe another Reanimated deck. That seems really loud. That seems really loud. Sorry about the music. Okay. Do we have a prey upon? We do not. Return to a creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. That guy's going to be hard. Flying first strike when deals combat damage, put a 1/1 counter on each attacking creature you control. We need our canopy. We're going to have to block. The guys are just going to get bigger. Alright, caramba, we're going to be in trouble right there. We definitely need a 3/3. We'll put down our truffle snout. We'll put a 1/1 counter on it, and we'll chill till the next turn. We'll just take it. Ay, caramba. Uh-oh. We have to block or else it'll get bigger. We could be in trouble right here. We could be in trouble. Early too. If they can get early stuff going on, then you can be in trouble. Our Gorman got taken. We can do rise again. We got blockers, so that's good. We can bring back our 5/5, which will be good. We won't be able to block it at the moment. That's bad. That's bad. He's gonna kill us right off the bat. This is so loud. Sorry about that. I don't think there's any way we're gonna be able to survive. We can bring somebody back, but he's gonna die. He does not have lifelink. Good game. Early flyer can be brutal, especially their best card. That was a good one. They got their card right off the bat. But this is a perfect example of what I was talking about, how having an early board state presence is huge. He had like the perfect hand where he had creatures, and was able to keep putting one down every turn. It seems to be very important. It seems to be very hard to beat when that's happening. You definitely need some creatures of your own and some sort of removal. Our canopy would have been really good there. If we would have had our canopy, that would have been a completely different game. So one removal card would have been a completely different game. Onakawa. Onekawa? Or Honkawa. Okay. Okay, so we got our crushing canopy. We got a little 2/2. We need little guys. We'll see. I don't know if this is going to get us there, but we'll see. We will see. I love these lands. I love these lands. So this land, if you haven't seen one, they're called Thriving Lands, and it enters the battlefield tapped, and you can choose a color other than black. So now it's a white-black dual land, but it could be an anything black dual land. Perfect, perfect. I'll go ahead and put the other one in. White. There's one of those in each deck. I think that is going to be a fantastic card when you're trying to do tricolor decks, especially if you don't have all the rare lands. I think that's way better than the temples. That is a really good card, but I don't think we need to kill him yet. When my Seismic Mummy enters the battlefield, each player discards a card. I don't want to discard a card. I really don't. I'm just going to get rid of our forest. I don't want to get rid of anything else. Yeah, that guy's good. I mean, I could have got rid of that guy and brought him back. Maybe that's what I should have done. Maybe that's what I should have done. Oops. Oops. Well, we can eliminate that. Turn permanent you control to its owner's hand. Okay. Okay. We're just going to destroy that now just in case I got something to put on it. This has lifelink, but put down our little truffle snout. Well, it looks like he has angels, so we'll definitely keep our crushing canopy for one of his better cards. Oops, I should have played. Trying to get better about playing like in the proper spot. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. Because I would have been able to kill that if I would have done it correctly. Alright. Well, we're not going to be able to save it. I'm not going to be able to save it. Once again, I just want to... It's got blue, so he could have some removal spells. I really don't want to get my spell counter, since we just have so few. But everything's been some of the games I've played have been absolute masterpieces so far. Some of them, of course, have been run-overs, you know. But I've never felt completely overpowered, like I should have waited again. You know, sometimes, yep, sometimes, like what happened in the last game. I mean, there's nothing really you can do about that at the moment. Okay. Put the pressure on. Nice. We can get one more land. We could be sitting pretty here. But lots of stuff can happen. Lots of stuff can happen. It becomes a 2/2 artifact creature. Getting a land would be big time. Okay. We can hit him for 7. He knows that, right? Yeah, if we can get a land, we will be looking good. He can make a 2-drop. And we will let him do that. Oh, I just killed myself. Oh, no, not yet. Oh, I almost killed myself. I almost killed myself. If he has a removal spell, we're dead. Oh, no, not yet. Alright. That was not a very good play. I could have killed myself. That's bad. That's bad. That's why I was hoping to leave the, he has protection from demons, too. Okay, we got to chill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we can get one more land and we can put that down, that will help a lot. That will help a lot. We can do the flying first strike. We will go up to 12. We can take them down to 8, 10. We can take them down pretty dang far. We don't have any. We don't have any lifelink. Yep, we're gonna die. I might have misplayed that. Yeah, using the canopy. I don't know if I should have used the canopy on the Angelic Ascension, but I think we would have already been dead. I think we would have already been dead. Good game. Ugh. See how they're fair though? They're fair. They're definitely usually fair. I never feel like Ugin's coming out and I'm dead, right? Or Nissa's coming out and I'm dead. Take that back. They are planeswalkers, so that can happen, but it doesn't happen all very often. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 planeswalkers in the whole thing. Out of 46, or out of 40 or whatever. Alright, well once again, we got early creatures. That's good. Early creature. That's fantastic. We just don't have any way to play it. If we could get one more black land, it would be awesome. Ah, well let's just see what happens. Let's just see how well it does. That's a really cool card. Oh my lord, and we fought the law and we won. What do you know about that? We did it, my friends. We did it. Now we just need to win. Okay, Sage Rose Savant. They're going to have these are usually slower decks. They can bounce us usually. They have counter spells usually. Delaying tactics. Teferi's tutelage usually. One of the craziest decks I made so far that worked amazing was Milling Minotaurs. Milling Minotaurs. I couldn't believe how well it worked. Alright, let me try to do this. Alright, so I like what we got going on here. We're getting a small, we got a board presence. Got a way to bring stuff back. Now, if he leaves stuff open, I'm going to be a little scared about that. Alright, I like that. Attempt to one target creature to its owner's hand. Okay. That's not actually too shabby. Now if he blocks, I'll get a card and I'll get a 3/3. So that'll be a pretty silly reason to block. Now I'm assuming he's going to have things that are going to bounce us. Or enchantments. Definitely I think the best hands so far are like 3 lands, a 2-to-1 split or something like that. And then like 3 smaller creatures and a removal spell, and then hopefully you draw your stuff. Like you definitely don't want 3 lands, 2 6-drops, and a 4 mana enchantment. That's not going to do anything. Definitely seems very much similar to like sealed play. Resource management, advancing the board state. Very, very just magic in the best ways. That's bad. Flyers are bad for us. Flyers are bad for us. Yeah, we'll auto pay. We'll make them big. Let's go. Perfect. Excellent. Nice. We will throw down our mummy. We'll have to discard a card. We're going to get rid of our tap card. I've played some monster games, man. Monster games. Super impressed with this. Super impressed with this. Just a great way to be able to teach people how to play Magic, and it's Magic. It's like what I remember, like the first time I played Magic. This is what it feels like. It's just awesome. Like I said, the whole monetary situation they have going on with everything. Like, what I would like is after the event's over, being able to buy the packs. Because to me it seems like, you know how they make commander decks? And imagine there was a commander, whatever it was, I don't know, just say it was this guy, Naiath of the Dire Hunt. And they made 7 different varieties of Naiath of Dire Hunt, right, for this one commander series. And when you went to go buy it, you just randomly picked one. You didn't know which one you were getting, so you could get the same one over and over and over again. That I'm not a fan of. Alright, so I think we attack. I'm assuming he's going to have a bounce spell. Okay. I'll put our truffle snout down. We're getting, this is the hand now. The one thing that we could get right here is some sort of removal. That would be very good. Very good. Turn 2 target creatures from your graveyard to your hand. And you see how we're able to put a card down each time and apply the pressure? I don't think there's any sweepers in this. A few sweepers in red. I think they cost like at least 4. Because they're the do X damage to creatures. Or to every target. That's good. Okay. That's good. Should I kill this guy? Yeah, I think so. I think I'm going to have to put the pressure on. Perfect. Get to draw a card. Now we can get back our the Brent Truffle Snout, which seems pretty good. So it'll give us 4. I'm going to go ahead and do that because I think the 4 life will be pretty good right now. He attacks with everything. We've got 6, 8, 10. We go up to 14, so I have to do 2 attacks for us. good one. Six. We have to put down the truffle snout and we have to attack. Choose a target. This guy. Make him attack block. Gain 4. You can do 10 points of damage unless he gets another. You definitely need something here. We need something and he needs something. That will do it. Look at that. The removal spell comes in right at the end. Right at the end. Nice. Look at that. A nice, fair game of Magic.